All right, let's get this thing started. All right, it's that time again. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? All right, it's happy marriage lifestyle time, and I hope y'all are ready. Listen, we have not been on doing our happy marriage series in a while, but I decided let's go ahead and let's get it going today because I want to go ahead and just remind people to stay in love with your spouses, stay in love, and so we're here on this Thursday evening to have a great day. All right, so I got that all set up, got Instagram up there set up. All right, so for those of you who are just tuning in, my name is Regina. This is the Juice Radio and Talk Show, and we normally have our happy marriage lifestyle. We normally would do them on Thursday nights, but we've been so busy with so
Thursday
much
night?
other stuff. I mean, Friday nights. That's how busy we've been. We normally on Friday nights, and we normally come on here because we want to just share how we maintain our happy marriage. Do we have ups and downs? Yes, we do. We have ups and downs. We have, little, we don't have fights per se. We have disagreements. Thank you, Holy Spirit. We have disagreements. And we want to share how we keep our marriage happy. And so we have these programs that will come live and we'll have discussions and topics, real life subjects and real life topics. And we'll let you know how we maintain them or how we answer them so that you can probably get some information, how you could probably improve your marriage or maybe, share the information with someone else so they can, maintain a happy marriage themselves or improve their marriage or whatever the case may be. It's really just us sharing our happy life. Take away or don't take away, we're okay. We still gonna be happily married. Is that the truth or am I just talking?
Keep on talking.
Leave the hobby. He always says, all right, less words. Listen, we're going to start today. We're going to, you guys saw in the header there, it says, do men like more attention than women? Well, hubby didn't know what the topic was, but, do you think men like more attention than women, sweetheart?
Mm-mm.
You don't? You don't think there are some men that like
Maybe
more
some,
attention?
yeah, maybe some men
Yeah.
like more attention than women, but when it comes to me, keep me out the spotlight. I like keep a low profile.
You like to keep a low profile. Do you think
Mm.
the majority of men like to be the one that get more attention than the woman, or you think that's kind of like a woman thing?
I think women like more attention than men.
You do?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Well, as we have this conversation tonight, we're going to be also answering some of these questions on our conversation cards that we have here from Date Night. These are from Ace Metaphor. That's the company Ace Metaphor, and they have these wonderful cards, and they're great conversation cards. And what they have questions on them, and then you ask your mate these questions, and you have real conversations. And I love using these cards to have conversations with my husband because even after almost 20 years of being married, we can still learn something about each other that can improve on the relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Stuff that we didn't know and stuff that we just never had the conversation about.
Ooh.
But once we have the conversation, we're so excited that we're having the conversation because we're learning something else about each other.
Right.
And it's to improve the marriage. It really does improve the relationship, and the goal is to really maintain the marriage, get out some of the kinks that's probably stopping the marriage from being its best, and put in some of the thing and some of the tools that's going to help the marriage to get to a great place. And again, thank you, Holy Spirit. And it's not for us to just be happy in front of the camera. This is for us to be happy in, lifetime, even when the cameras are not rolling, even when we're out doing business, we're out, going for a walk, just everyday life. You just want to be happy.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people always tell us, how do you maintain such a happy marriage? Well, one thing, we like each other. I think that's key with a lot of relationships. They don't really You act like that character on Medea when that lady was smoking that weed.
Well, now.
Here we go. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. These it was a gnat fruit flies or something, huh?
Something, yeah, I
My
think
goodness, my husband. All right. All right. So I'm gonna ask my husband this question.
so. Uh-huh.
Some of these questions on here. We already asked him, do men like more attention than women? There are some men that really do. There are some men. I think it's maybe very few amount of men that really do like more attention than women. But there's some of them that do. There's some of them that really do. But let's go ahead and let's pick one of these cards and let's start. Now we don't know what these cards are, so these questions are going to be just as new to us as they are to you. But it's like the element of surprise, but we're still gonna have the conversation. Pull one of these. My husband's gonna pull a card and he's gonna ask me the question, and I'm gonna have to answer. This is a great game that we play. So y'all join in. If y'all want to be in the chats, go ahead and get in those chats and y'all can ask us questions as well. Okay. All right. So go ahead.
All right, here we go.
Here we go.
Your text. Your sex tape just leaked online. What's the first thing you'll do after you find out?
I got a sex tape. That's the first thing I'm gonna do. That's gonna be the first thing I do. I got a sex tape.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I guess we're pretending that I got a sex tape. Now, my question is: the sex tape that leaked, are you in it?
I don't know.
That's the question. Are you and I both in the sex tape? I'm like, so
that's the first thing you do. The first thing you're doing after you find out.
I don't know.
What's the first thing you do after you find out?
Now, again, these questions.
Am I in it?
These questions are for relationships. Now, again, this question is not valid in our relationship because there's no sex tape. Mm-hmm. But you would be surprised how many people this question really is valid. There are some people out there that have dealt with this, mm-hmm. and they want to know the answer to this. Your sex tape just leaked online. So I guess what it's saying is we created a sex tape. And all of a sudden, somebody leaked it online. That's what I think it's saying. So now it's saying, what's the first thing you're doing after you find out?
So who leaked it? Who leaked it?
It didn't say that. It just said somebody leaked it.
Okay.
Somebody leaked our sex tape out. Now, what are we going to do? First thing I'm going to do is call my lawyer. The first thing I'm doing. That's the first thing I'm doing. I'm calling my lawyer, and I've got a few of them. Yes, I'm calling my lawyer because I want to get legal advice first.
Okay.
As to what I need to do.
Well, all right.
That's the first thing I'm doing. What are you doing the first thing you find out our sex tape has been leaked? What you doing?
Go in hiding. I don't know. I don't think we're gonna.
Oh my gosh! They're going hiding. I ain't hiding for nobody. I'm not doing that. All right. Here's the question for my husband. Have you ever dated multiple people at the same time?
Dated?
Uh-oh. If he got to question it, oh no! If you got to question it for real. All right. Have you ever dated multiple people at the same time? And do you think it's okay for people to do so? Why or why not? Okay, go ahead. First part.
Two people at the same? Nah.
No, it didn't say two. It said multiple. It didn't say two.
No.
Why it took you so long to answer that?
Because I was thinking.
You had to think. Okay. What was the thought about?
If I broke up with somebody before I start dating somebody else, that's not well,
it could be considered dating multiple people if you really didn't make it clear that y'all had broken up.
Yeah, I made it clear. Yeah.
Okay.
So I was thinking. So I said, no, it's not dating multiple people. It's not like I say, okay, I'm gonna see you and the same. See two persons are more than two persons at one time. That's not fair to the other person.
I know, because people do that.
Yes,
people do that, and that is not.
That's not
cool.
good.
That ain't cool. That ain't cool.
You
at
gotta
all.
take the other person's feeling into consideration.
Thank you.
If you know the person that with a
Integrity.
integrity or moral
Yeah. You too.
cultitude.
What's that word?
It's a new word. Look it up in the dictionary.
Culpitude.
Yeah, what's the word?
Oh my goodness. I don't know.
I'm saying, I'm so sleepy.
Oh my goodness, my husband. Okay, so you don't think that people should date multiple people at the same time? No,
No,
I don't think they should do that either. All right, so next one. All right, and again, we're just having this just real quick conversation. Wanted to come live because we haven't been live in a while with our Happy Marriage series, and wanted to just share this
Mhm.
information with y'all. All right. So
You
my
said,
question.
what political party do you most identify with? Could you be with someone of the opposite view? Why or why not?
I more so identify with independent because I get so tired of the Democrats and Republicans fighting so much.
Hmm.
And so that's the only other party left is the independent. Um, and could I be with somebody else who's of the an opposite party? Yes, I can,
Hmm.
because I can still, have a conversation, have a relationship with somebody of their different party, because I'm more like the independent. I'm not going to sit here and argue back and
Right.
forth with you.
Hmm.
I'm not going to do that. So
Hmm.
yes, I can do that. All right. So question to you: have you ever hit a person of the opposite sex? Ooh, this is good.
Have I ever hit
Yes. Have you ever hit a person of the opposite sex?
like with a car or something?
It didn't say, it didn't specify. Have
Have you?
you ever hit someone of the opposite sex? It's not a difficult question.
Uh,
It's really not.
it looked like a difficult question to
It's
me.
basically saying, have you ever hit a woman? That's basically what it's saying.
Oh, that's oh. Oh, I didn't know you were talking about physical harm to somebody.
Y'all, this is why I be on here
No,
by
no,
myself
uh-uh.
sometimes. This is why. This is part of the reason why.
No. Have you ever hit? I didn't.
How could
Oh,
you misconstrue that
yeah.
question?
I don't know.
Oh my goodness. That's
Yeah,
very simple.
yeah. I
So
couldn't. I
you've
couldn't.
never hit anyone.
Nah.
What do you think of the conversation of men that do hit women on a regular basis? Not just,
Oh,
oh, we had an argument. What do you think about
That's
that?
not good.
Hmm.
I don't think that's a good thing.
Men thinking that it's okay to hit women.
Yeah,
Yeah. I
I'm
don't
not
think,
with that. I rather walk away from
yeah.
stuff than and cool off than to strike somebody.
Yeah. I don't think that's a good thing to do either. And the other thing that I don't like also are women who hit men.
Hmm.
I don't like that either. I don't like women hitting men, striking men, and then when or if that man turns around and strike them back, then they feel like, oh, you hit a woman. You're not supposed to hit a woman. That bothers me
Mm,
with women. Or they get up in a man's face and
right.
arguing and fussing at him and chest bumping him and everything. And then if he pushes her, then she's got the nerve to say, "Oh, you're not supposed to hit a woman. You hit a woman. You see him. He hit a woman." I don't get that. I don't like that at all. Did you see that story of the, I think it was, I don't know if it was Spirit Airline or one of the, he works for the airline, and the lady was pulled off of the airplane, and she started arguing with him, and he was back in her face, like telling her, no, don't do that, or so forth or whatever.
Hmm.
And then this guy came and he tried to break the two up before they got real physical, and she reached around the guy and hit the guy in the face. And then the guy who works for the airline pushed the guy out of the way, went after her, tackled her because she tried to run. He tackled her and then clocked her in the face again. And the other people came and they held him back. And he ended up getting I guess fired or suspended or
Nah.
something from the airline. And come to find out, they said, I think when the police came, that she was the aggressor.
Hmm.
She was the one that started it. But there were so many people in some of the comments and stuff that I saw that they were saying, how dare he hit a woman? And I'm like, are you kidding? She was all up in his face and everything. And she's the one that hit him.
Mm.
Why is it always an issue when a woman hits a man and the man strike back and then you're mad? I, I, listen, keep your hands to yourself.
That's right.
If you don't want hands on you, keep your hands to yourself. But no, I don't
Your
think
hand
it's
to
good.
yourself.
I don't think it's good that men or women hit each other. I don't like that part. All right,
Yeah.
let's go.
Well,
Question.
well. Is that my question to ask you or no?
I don't know. You were taking too long, so I pulled the card.
Okay.
Mm. All right, let's do this one. Did you receive beatings or whoopings as a kid?
Sure enough, did.
Plenty of them, boy.
Yeah.
Plenty of them. Still got
Yeah.
some of the bruises,
Yeah, we got it.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And then it says, and then it says, would you discipline your children using corporal punishment? Why or why not? Beat them.
Mm.
Would you beat them? I beat mine.
Yeah, I think,
I
but
did.
I'll do it with not to abuse anyone.
No,
Not,
no. But we just said we wouldn't hit each other, hit women or men. But let me tell you, a little spanking on a kid, that's a whole different ball game.
yeah, yeah, just enough. Don't
Yeah.
go overboard with it.
Yeah. And I think the difference is when you're trying to discipline your children, a spanking is something totally different than an adult hitting another adult. That's a total different
Yeah,
thing.
you got to see all these stories nowadays. They're just killing these little kids, mother and father, or husband and wife, just beating
Mhm.
these kids to smithereens, man.
It's sad.
Terrible.
It's sad. And again, parents, there's a difference in spanking your child and abusing your child.
Mm-hmm.
There's a difference. So you got to be real careful and know where that line is.
Right.
Also. So we did get spankings and whoopings, like they say on the thing. We did, and we did have the bruises. Our parents, my parents, weren't trying to kill me.
Mm-hmm.
They were trying to discipline me. So yes, I got, I took some of the lashes. Never ended up in the hospital for anything. Never ended up with, like serious, war wounds or broken bones and stuff like that. But yes, I did. I had my share of spankings,
Mm-hmm.
so forth. And actually, I was, I'm kind of glad that my mom and my dad cared enough to discipline me.
Right.
I really am.
Make you a better person sometimes.
Sometimes it does. When
Yeah.
then it don't
Yeah,
go overboard.
yeah, when you're getting it earlier when you're a kid, you
Yeah.
didn't understand. But when you grow up and see how things are going these days with kids and everything, then you kind of say, I'm kind of
Yeah.
thankful that something happened that made me the person I am.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
Absolutely. All right. So here we go. Here we go.
Mm-hmm. What's it?
Hey, over there on Instagram. Thank y'all for watching. Hey, if you got any questions, put them in the comments there. You're watching the Juice Radio and Talk Show. This is our Happy Marriage series. My husband and
If
these
you
fruit flies.
what that S/O.
Mm?
What does that mean? If you're S/O.
If your significant other,
Okay. Well, boy, so much. Give me the basics. If you're significant again, their dream job in a city far away from your family, are you willing to relocate?
so if your significant other gets their dream job in another city or away from your family, are you willing to relocate?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure. Yeah. Yeah. That's an easy one for
Yeah.
us.
Mm-hmm.
But do you know how many people really would have a problem with that? Because their job and their friends and their family
Right.
and so forth. So again, the reason why these cards and these conversations are so important is because they can help you with a future, situation that you might have to deal with.
Mm-hmm.
And you could have the conversation today to discuss it. So these cards are very informative and they're needed. I would suggest or request that every couple gets a set of these cards and just have conversation, especially you who are newly dating or newly married. Get these cards and have conversations with your spouse as a game. Learn one another because they will help you learn a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Did you consider flirting while in a relationship cheating? Did you consider that as flirting, as cheating? People that flirt, do you consider that as a form of cheating?
Not flirting, cheating. I don't think, in my case, no. I don't know about somebody else, but
And
you make jabs or something, and do something. But if you're secure in your relationship and everything, and the other person is secure, then they, they'll understand, I guess. But
yeah,
you know,
I think so. But it depends on what is defined as flirting. And again, that's where you need to have the conversation with your spouse. What's the line?
mm,
Because some women get mad when a man just smiles at a woman and he's just being nice.
right.
They consider that as flirting, and then they consider that as cheating. So
If you be with your wife and then somebody else and another lady, and you say, "Can I get you a drink or something? Or can I get you something to drink?" They might think that you're trying to flirt with that person or
you know
something.
what?
Huh?
That's a tough one there too. Yeah. If you
Huh?
with if well now is this lady your friend or
No,
is
I
she
mean
just
just
somebody you just
some.
met?
I didn't meet her, but you saw a person there, and you said, "Would you like, would you want me to get you a drink? Or would you like a drink or something?" You said,
And
"Sure,
you
get
have to
me."
be careful with that because it depends on where you are. If you're in a bar
Not,
and you ask a lady, "Can I get you a
no, not
drink?"
a bar. Maybe a get together and some.
Oh, so you're saying if you're like at a party or a friend's house or something, you say,
Right.
"Can I get you a drink?" Yeah,
Hmm.
but it depends on the woman that you're there with. Does she determine or define that as cheating?
Maybe
Or is she uncomfortable with
right.
that? So again, have the conversation. This will help you guys not get into a lot of trouble when you have these cards and have the conversation first.
Hmm.
Because like my husband just saying, would you have a problem if I asked somebody if she, wanted a drink? I wouldn't have a problem with it. But there may be some women that'll be like, heck no, you ain't getting no other woman no drink. That ain't happening.
Take
No,
it easy.
no way, that ain't happening. I wish you would
Take
get
it
another woman a
easy.
drink. So
Hallelujah.
but for us, listen, we're like real simple. Our relationship we're real simple, real easy because we trust each other. Neither one of us has given either of us a reason not to trust each other. So I think that's
Hmm.
part of it too.
Okay.
All right, go ahead. What's your question?
He said, "Can you dance?
I can dance.
If so,
I
show me
think.
your best dance move." I'm impressed. Hello, somebody.
That's it.
Go with it. Hallelujah. What's up? You said,
That's how dancing.
you're like you're fighting somebody.
Oh my gosh. All right, that's our dance move. Go ahead on up. All right, so Michael, how would you describe your spending habits?
Hmm.
Oh my god.
I, I don't spend like way out stuff.
Uh-huh.
If I see something that I like, I spend money on it.
Yeah,
But I don't like this. Got to be something on sale.
something on sale.
Yeah,
He likes a good sale. He
yeah.
likes a good sale. Yeah, I don't think your spending habits are bad at all. I
No,
actually tell my husband a lot of times that he does not spend enough on himself. I actually do. Some women would be like, "Why are you saying that?" Is it my turn or your turn?
my turn.
Okay. Some women would be like, "Why are you saying he don't?" But he really, that's just my opinion. I don't think he spends enough on himself.
Hmm.
All right. So this is my question from my husband. All right. What you got? What you
What
got?
is your ultimate relationship deal breaker?
Cheating,
Cheating,
infidelity.
cheating.
Yeah. Infidelity is at the top. I don't want to have you having no sexual relations with nobody else. No.
Okay.
I'm not doing it.
Okay.
No. All right. How important is alone time for you? And could you be in a relationship with someone who is a complete opposite of you when it comes to this? How important is alone time for you?
A little, not much.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little known time is, I'm, you give that to me,
Yeah,
If I go
I do.
downstairs and I watch a little TV or little sports, that's enough for me.
Yeah, I like giving you a little alone time because
Mm-hmm.
I think that smothering a person in a relationship could damage the relationship.
Yeah.
And then also, if you don't give a person enough attention, that could also damage a relationship. So in relationship, you have to learn where the balance is. Um,
Balance it out.
yeah, and there's times when I'll see my husband, and again, that goes back to, thank you, Holy Spirit. That goes to learning your spouse or learning your partner. I could be watching my husband sitting, watching a football game or baseball or one of them sports games that he watches,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll go in there, and if I sit next to him, if I ask him a certain question, what are you doing? What are we watching? And I could tell by the way he answers me if he wants to be bothered or not. Like I'll say, what you want, and he's like, it's here on the TV. Then I know, okay, don't bother him. He into it. Leave him alone. He into it. But if I go in there and I say, hey, what are you watching? He's like, clown, he's losing. He's losing. And then I have to question, okay, wait, is he really? Okay, is he mad or whatever? Or there are times I'll go in there and say, hey, babe, what are you watching? And he's like, oh, hi, honey. I'm just watching this game here. Then I know, okay, open door. Time for me to go in and sit on down here and watch whatever he's watching, even though I have the teams and stuff wrong. But you have to know your spouse,
Mm-hmm.
and it's okay to give them their alone time. And we also have to know, just because they want their alone time at that time and you want your relationship, your together time at that time, just have the balance.
Yeah.
One
Mm-hmm.
day let him have it, the next day just say, hey, let him have his own time. One day, the next day, just say, I want some time together.
Time,
Learn the
and
balance, like we're doing tonight. I said, hey, I want to do the happy marriage show tonight, and he was like, okay.
hmm,
All right, so this is going to be our last one, and then we're going to be heading out of here, but wanted to come on here live to say hello to you guys.
hi
I
guys.
know, say hello and do our
Hi
little.
guys.
I love it. I love it. For those of you who haven't subscribed to the channel already, you want to subscribe to our channel, the Juice Radio and Talk Show. That's our main channel on the show here, the Juice Radio and Talk Show. So I would like for you to go ahead and click subscribe on that channel. You can find us on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, all of those. Make sure you look for us and subscribe. Let me pull up this logo real quick. Let's see if I got this logo. Let me get up here. Go to the Juice Radio and Talk Show. Here's our logo. You'll see this logo on YouTube and Facebook at the Juice Radio and Talk Show. And we're going to do a few pop-ups. I don't know when we're bringing back the Happy Marriage series straight away, but we will be bringing it back. But right now we're just going to be doing pop-ups. Oh my goodness, Sincere 80s baby. Hey, haven't seen you in a while. So glad to see you in the chats. Hello. You caught us today. Actually, we're first time back. So hey to you. Thanks for being on the channel here. Thanks so much for joining us tonight. And I hope you're having a great night and getting ready for this great, wonderful holiday that's coming up. This long weekend for some
Mm-hmm.
people. Thanks for being in the chat, Sincere 80s baby. Good to see you back. So we're going to be doing these Happy Marriage series pop-ups again. But right now I don't know if we're going to be adding them totally to the calendar because we're so busy. But we'll be back. But let's go ahead and get this last question that hubby has.
The last question
Yes,
is,
for right now.
what is the craziest thing you have ever done?
The craziest thing I've ever done.
Mm-hmm.
Let me think. Sincere 80s baby says he's been working. You've been working. We've been working too. We are super, super busy right now, which is a blessing from God, because we could have been sitting here saying we ain't doing nothing and looking for work.
Mm-hmm.
But we are so grateful. So we are not complaining. And hopefully you're doing well with your business as well too, or work as well. What is the craziest? What is it? The craziest thing I've ever done? What is the craziest thing I've ever done? I really don't know what's the craziest thing I've ever done, because I'd have to think back 55 years. So,
You got all night.
oh my goodness. The craziest thing I've ever done, I don't know. I don't know. I don't, what's the craziest thing you've ever done? I don't really do that much. And then what do you
Yes.
consider crazy?
Something out of the norm.
Something out of the norm. I can't even think of it. I don't know if I'm tired or what, but what's
Craziest thing.
something the craziest thing you've ever done? Mm?
I'm trying to think.
I don't know.
Craziest thing I ever done.
I can't listen. We can't even think of what's the craziest things we've ever done. We haven't really done too much of anything. Let's do this one. Let's see if this one. No, that's we're not going to be pregnant, so we're not going to say that one. All right. What's the worst mistake you've ever made in a relationship, and what did you do to fix it? How about that one? What's the worst mistake you've ever made in a relationship, and what did you do to fix it? I tell you, one of the worst mistakes I
The
made.
worst mistake I ever made was having my ex-wife take care of the checkbook.
Oh,
And all the monies that they know what was coming in and what was going out. Cost me.
that is some wisdom to learn.
Mhm.
Woo, the worst mistake you did was let her handle the checkbook.
Mhm.
Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one. You got to
You got
learn.
a spender on your hands.
Woo! You don't know where the money went, but it's gone and you
It's
can't go
gone.
get it back.
Oh Lord.
Let me tell you. I
Hello.
think one of the worst mistakes I've ever made was I got so upset at my brother-in-law because of the way he was treating my mother-in-law, actually his own mom, and I intervened in a very negative way. You remember that?
Mhm.
And that really affected us and the family because my thought and take was I'm defending my mother-in-law, and his thought and take was, he wanted the family to deal with it. And at the time I'm like, hey, I'm married, I am family. But I get what he was saying. He wanted his brothers and sisters to be the ones that really was in that situation, and though I wasn't an outsider, I wasn't, of the birth family. And so sometimes in relationships, we have to understand that sometimes those siblings, they need that particular time and communication themselves. And the way we did fix that is it took some years,
Mhm.
unfortunately, but we all came back around and said our apologies and our love to one another, and we fixed it. So I learned from that, hey, I'm gonna just sit back a little bit and just watch. And then when hubby say help, then I know I jump in.
Mama Boo Boo, help. Help, Mama Boo Boo, help.
I know, right?
Okay.
Oh my goodness. All right, so this has been the Juice Radio and Talk Show, and this has been our Happy Marriage series, with hubby in here. Thank y'all so much for being here today. For those of you who are watching this on Rewind, remember to go over to our YouTube page, The Juice Radio and Talk Show. Click that subscribe button on there so you make sure that you would get notifications. Click the notification button so that you'll know when we go live. The Juice Radio and Talk Show has so many other great things coming up, so you want to make sure that you subscribe to this channel. We're going to come on back over here and bring the joy back to the people, all right? A lot of people have been missing out on some real joy in their lives, but we're back. We're going to help you bring that joy back by bringing this platform back up here again, all right?
Mhm.
So the Juice Radio and Talk Show, we got a lot of stuff going on, a lot of stuff. All right, so let's get in this last comment. Oh, Tammy's in the chat. Hey, Tammy. Tammy said, worst mistake was giving away my self-esteem. Oh, no.
Mhm.
Started running to reclaim possession of it. Yes, Tammy.
Run, baby.
Run. Tammy went over there where Forrest Gump was running. I think that's the area that I think where she went there or she wanted to go there.
Mhm.
But I have
Run, Mama
learned
Boo.
a lot about that, Tammy. So you are right about that. All right, so let me click that off of here. All right, so those of you who are in the chat, I want you to also know that we've got a great gift for you. Dun, 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 dun. So hubby reminded me, my grandmother's book, we're giving these books away free. because grandma and just like us want everyone to have a happy marriage. So this book, We Made a Vow, is yours free. If you would like to have your free copy, all you got to do is put it in the chat. Hey, I'd like a free copy, or email us and we'll send you your free copy as well. This book is packed with information on how to maintain a happy marriage, because they were married for over 50, 60 years, 60 years, and maintain a happy marriage with one another. These are my grandparents on the front here. Love them, love them, love them. They're resting in heaven together. This is my beautiful grandmother on the back here. She wrote this book because she wants people to also have a happy marriage. And you can have your free copy by sending us your information, and we will send you your free copy. If you'd like to send us an email, you can do that by going to our social media pages over here and email us at the Juice Radio and Talk Show at gmail.com. If you would like to also be on our show to tell us about your happy marriage, you can send us an email to the Juice Radio and Talk Show at gmail.com. Or you can go on our website, thejuiceradio.net, and contact us there. I love it, love it, love it so much. All right, I want to thank our sponsor, Truth and Triumph Ministries, for helping us to get this platform going. Thank you, Truth and Triumph Ministries, for all that you do. I also want to send a big shout out to our newest support person here. Our newest supporter of our team is Custom Apparel Shop. Custom Apparel Shop is run and owned by Israel Mason. He's in Miami, Florida. He does great embroidery work. If you are looking for quality embroidery work and you would like to have something done, contact Israel at 786-667-7501. Yes, he can work with people who are outside of Miami, Florida as well. He does great work. Thank y'all for being here today. I've had fun today. I'm getting ready to get out of here because I'm getting ready to go and watch JoJo Speaks on YouTube. It's such a great show that he has. Babe, did you have a nice time tonight?
Sure.
He's just ready to go to bed.
Wonderful time.
He's just ready to go to bed.
My eyes are burning. See? Can you see my eyes? Crazy eyes.
You guys.
I'm going to go and put some eye drops in my eyes.
Is that what you're going to do?
Yeah.
And then go to sleep. Do you want some sleepy time tea too? No?
I have too much catnip all week. Meow. Meow. My wife been serving me catnip tea. You want some tea? All right. Okay. Catnip tea. For cats.
It's not for cats. It's because my husband has a hard time sleeping and staying asleep. He goes to sleep easy. It's just that when it's time for him to stay asleep, he wakes up all the time. Mm-hmm. So I like him to go to sleep. So yes, I found a person who owns a beautiful tea shop in Key West, Florida, and I asked her what
catnip tea for.
For sleeping.
Sleep.
It does. Okay. It helps you sleep.
But what does it do for a cat?
It helps them sleep.
Drive him crazy.
No, it does not.
Yeah, catnip. They give him catnip and they just go.
Where did you read that?
They used to work in a pet store.
Oh my gosh.
Okay,
you guys.
For a pet industry.
All right.
They used to sell catnip.
All right, we're going to Google catnip tea. Maybe she gave me the wrong stuff.
Not catnip tea, catnip.
Okay, well, we're going to Google catnip because it's in your tea.
Mm-hmm. I don't think it's for human consumption. For the last couple of nights with that cat, having cat dreams. A cat is after me. Oh, Lord. A cat is looking at me.
Oh, really?
I'll get up, look at his side eye. The cat is side eye.
Well, I sleep fine. I don't have no cat.
Did you have some?
Yes. I was fine.
You had it one time.
One time. That's all I needed.
But I've been having it 2-3 times so far already.
Okay, so we're gonna wean you off of it then. Give you something else, some ginger tea.
What's the other one you bought?
The other one is weight loss tea.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. You don't want that one.
Why not?
It'll make you go to the bathroom.
I don't care.
All right, and we're having this conversation while y'all still on live. Listen, we love y'all. We're gonna say bye on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Bye.